Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban knife style and jungle survival. Today we're going to have a look at my mini tool pouch for light work. I've got a whole bunch of tools in this pouch and it actually can do a lot of work despite its size. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to support the channel. Thanks. So everything is in this Viper Aid V10 pouch. I have reviewed the pouch before. You can check out the link in the card above or the description below. I personally do like this for urban use. In fact, I do prefer it over the Maxpedition micro pouches. I think I just like the overall size and the shape, and I still can stuff quite a bit of stuff inside. So this is my tool pouch, as you can see, and it proclaims on this morale patch, "Don't touch my tools." But even if you do, nothing will really happen to you, because as you can see on the picture, it looks like this guy is being knighted by the other guy with a large spanner. So if you touch my tools, the worst that will happen will you become a knight. Okay, so let's open it up. It zippers just like that, and let's open it up. And you can see everything is here and it fits inside. Let's start from the left and move to the right. I'll start from the back here just to remove this. And what I have is a measuring tape. So this just extends and it can spring back. Always very useful because you will need to measure stuff in order to cut, or if you're doing any kind of drilling, hanging as such. Now I have a mini tool here. So this is a mini multi-tool. This is the Nextool Flagship Mini, and I've reviewed this before as well. You can check out the link in the card above and the description below. Now it's got a pair of pliers, but it's also got a pair of scissors, and the scissors is actually pretty good. Spring-loaded. Now when it first came, it was a bit tight, so I loosened that T8 bolt or nut there, or the bolt, and it springs very easily now, and it cuts actually pretty well. So having a small tool like that with multiple tools, of course, very handy within a toolkit. And since this is such a small tool pouch, this works very well. And I'm going to come back to this in just a bit as well. I have a flashlight in the form of the Olight i3T. So that's just a flashlight to look at dark spaces as I need. And then I've got a small pen to do markings. So this is the Gerber Extendable Pen. And over here, I don't have a pen, but this is actually a set of precision driver bits. And this is a screwdriver. So all the bits are actually inside over here. And you get a collection of them. And it's magnetic, so you can just pop that in based on what you need. You can put this back on and you can use the driver. So very compact, doesn't take up much space, but I get a collection of different bit heads. Now in the center over here, I've got a little capsule. Now this capsule is actually wrapped with electric tape, so not duct tape or gaffer tape, but electric tape, so that can be useful for wiring. And this capsule is really to hold various screws or nuts, bolts or washers or whatever I might need for a particular job that I'm going to do. Now this is not really meant, or this whole pouch in fact is not meant to replace a tool kit. This is really kind of a small fix-it pouch. If I need to go to someone's house to fix something, repair something, or help them out, then I just bring the stuff I need. And if I have any loose items, even like fuses can fit inside here, so they just don't get lost. And so everything just fits there, and this is locked on in the middle, and I just unscrew the cap. Now on the back of this part here, I've got Gaffer Tape, and that's to complement the electric tape. So I've got about, I believe, 5 feet of duct tape, and this Gaffer Tape, not duct tape, Gaffer Tape doesn't leave any residue, and it's all wrapped on a thin sheet of plastic. So that's how I just get this nice and thin. Yep, and that's all there. Now on this side, I've got two tools, cutting tools, as well as a mini pry bar. This is the Gerber Prybrid X. So the Prybrid X has a kind of an art craft knife, which you can replace if you want. And then there is a little pry bar nail puller combination, as well as a bottle cap lifter if you need. So just a pretty sturdy tool. And again, if I need a knife, a very precision sharp knife, then I get that there. I don't have to open up the multi-tools. And to finish off in terms of a main tool, I have a Leatherman Rebar, my favorite of all the Leatherman tools. It's got a saw, it's got a serrated blade, main blade, it's got, of course, the pliers and various screwdrivers. So there is that Phillips head driver over here, and all the tools are locking. And to complement this, I also have the bit driver set over here. So there is a bit extender here, which can go onto this Phillips head screwdriver. All right, so let's just do this safely and properly. So I'm going to close this up. This can go on here, and then you can use any of these extenders, or these bits rather, and you can slot it into the extender here, and that locks into place. And that allows you to have a variety of different heads depending on the task that is needed. So that is very useful. Now this tool really complements this smaller Nextool mini flagship, because sometimes you do need 2 pairs of pliers. Maybe you're trying to unscrew a set of nuts and bolts, so that always comes in useful. Now let me show you something pretty cool. So this also has a driver, a Phillips head driver, but it's quite thin, as you can see. However, the width is about the same, and you can put that in. It goes in diagonally, but that is a secure fit. And now I can use the extender and the bit driver from the Leatherman on this mini tool as well. So I think that makes this entire kit very efficient, and just with these 2 tools alone, I get quite a lot of mileage. And finally, I believe I have one last item behind here, and that's just a small boo-boo kit or first aid kit with some plasters as well as an alcohol swab. And that is it, except for the front, where I also keep some zip ties or cable ties, which would come in very useful as well. And there you have it, my complete mini tool pouch for light work. As mentioned, this is not to replace entire toolbox, and it can't, but in such a small package, I really have a lot of utility, a lot of gear, a lot of tools that can really do most of the light work that I need at home or at the office. If you think I can add anything else, I'm not sure what space I have, but if you think I should replace any tools or any gear, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.